Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. I'm finished.
Haymakers, like destroy lonely. Nigga said he called me. If you catch me, better up it on me. Like a fucking fan, I had to tell this bitch to fucking blow me. Catch a fucking family outside the church and cook them like bologna. Snap my fingers, make a nigga fade away. I might just call him.
Yo, what's good, my niggas? It's your boy, the City Slide in the building, nigga. Yeah, what am I, mother? I'm back. You already know the vibes, you heard? All right, now let's get back to it. Let's talk about this new shit I got. So y'all niggas peeping the gameplay I got right here, you heard? So this is the Retroid Pocket 5, my niggas. I've been telling y'all about this for a long fucking time, but y'all niggas been asleep. So now I'm gonna have to give y'all the real, you heard? All right, I'm back, y'all. I just had to take a little smoke, you heard? But anyways, this shit lit, y'all feel me? It come with a Snapdragon 865 CPU. It got that fly crew when it come down to the 1080p, 60 FPS AMOLED screen. I'm telling y'all, y'all want to see some real colors, nigga, that's where you get it. Now listen, it comes with an Adreno. Now I don't know too much about, you know what I'm saying, like all the Android tech or whatever. You gotta ask, you know what I'm saying, like the guys for that. I'm researching, but from what I can gather, the Adreno drivers for it actually do work great on a lot of games. However, you would need turnip drivers if you want to do some other stuff. And if I'm speaking on drivers, well, you'll kind of understand what I mean a little later as I go on with what I'm saying. Moving on, I'm not going to lie when it comes down to the quality of a lot of these things, you know. As you can see, you can very much see, you know, like this is running really good. And that doesn't mean that it doesn't have its little, you know what I'm saying, like here and there fuck ups. Like for example, I was trying to play Dragon Quest, and when I tried to play Dragon Quest originally, it was crashing until I went to a specific driver, because even when I got the newest driver, the newest turnip driver, it did not work. So basically, I mean, if y'all want to know what the driver is, because I know a lot of niggas will sit there and fucking, you know what I'm saying, like act like they wouldn't know. I recommend when you are looking for drivers, try to look for a driver that basically is tended to a specific type of art style, because normally the drivers will work. So for example, when I played Naruto and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I was able to use the same drivers, and even though it did compete a lot, I was able to find some better drivers for Kakarot, but definitely I could see that, you know, it gets there. All right, a little editor's note, because I completely forgot. I was trying to tell y'all the drivers, because you know what I'm saying, but I just fucking slipped my mind. The drivers are Mesa Turnip 26 V2 or Revision 2, and for Kakarot, I also used my Adreno turnip drivers. And you know I had to run the fucking Marvel vs. Capcom, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't even playing. Like, you know I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, like get an emulator and not play a fucking banger like Marvel vs. Capcom. And if y'all niggas don't think that Marvel vs. Capcom is a banger, then I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas doing. Y'all niggas out y'all fucking mind. I don't give a fuck about no critic. I don't care about what nobody gotta say. Banger after fucking banger. And I mean it. My pops was really the one who put me onto this Capcom intro, yo. This shit is fucking beautiful. A lot of y'all niggas don't know how to make music like this. And I know how to make beats and audio engineer. If y'all niggas want to test my theory, then we could test it. But I'm coming out to shed your ear, so it's different. So stop fucking playing. But anyways, back to what I'm saying, right? So, long story short, we got a handheld device that, you know what I'm saying, like it has a lot of good qualities. There are some qualities that I don't like involving, like for example, you got to make sure that you get an SD card. Like that's a fucking requirement. If you don't got an SD card, my nigga, at least some type of SD card. And I'm talking micro, not a fucking camera SD card. I'm talking about one of the ones that you would get in one of them Nintendo consoles. If you don't got one of them, your shit is gonna be bricked until you get one. And I know it's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? And it's not, I don't mean like it's literally gonna be bricked, but you're not gonna be able to access it as much as you want to. And to each his own, because I know a lot of niggas is cool with, you know what I'm saying, like playing like certain games and not really, you know what I'm saying, expanding their, you know, category of games. Some people might just get it just so that they could play Call of Duty Mobile. I play Call of Duty Mobile with perfect FPS, like no fucking lag. Like it's literally 60 FPS, no fucking drops whatsoever. And that's crazy, because a lot of phones that are high gen still can't even run that game, and that's fucking sad. And I'm telling y'all niggas, like for real, like it don't make no fucking sense. And I'm talking like real new, like not even that far away. iPhone 14 can barely run Call of Duty Mobile in today's standards. And that's sad, because it is technically one of the high-gen phones, even though we're like 4 phones ahead now, or about to be, since the iPhone 18 has some leaks. And before I go on, I just want to say I don't endorse anybody going and illegally downloading anything of any sorts. I won't say I'll criticize you for it, but I also will say that I also won't be the one prosecuting you for it. So it's not my problem. But with me saying that, that's just me saying basically do this at your own risk and don't do anything that you know would affect you in any negative way that you're not ready for. Now there's games like Shenmue, Marvel vs. Capcom, like I said, Marvel, I was about to say Marvel, Capcom versus SNK, you feel me? Like shit like that you can really, you know what I'm saying, like run on this with no problem. You get up to the PS3 and Switch games, that's when you start having issues. I tried to run GTA 4 on my emulator and it would not work. And I forgot what the emulator was called, honestly, because I deleted that shit after. But I can also see that, you know, when you try to run Switch games, it does run pretty well. But that is if you have the right drivers. And I'm warning you, if you don't have the right drivers, it is gonna run like shit. And I don't give a fuck. It's not my issue. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, if y'all need some help, if anybody needs help with anything, you know, you can hit me up. I'm very available. I'm not a dickhead, so I'll actually answer, unlike a lot of YouTubers. Even when I get bigger, I'll try to answer as many people as I can, and you can vouch for that. You can even come back to this video and reference it and say that I'm a dickhead for not doing it if I don't answer you. But yeah, I find that even comparing the quality of a lot of these games to 3DS games that might have been, you know, a slightly higher generation for 3DS. Like, I have a new 3DS XL, right? But there's certain games like Xenoblade Chronicles that pretty much run at like 15 FPS, maybe 20 on the 3DS. But natively on here, the Wii U version would run very well. Another example is, of course, you know, Naruto Storm. I had a fucking terrible time, you know, rerouting all of those drivers and shit, but once I did, it worked very good. You also got to make sure that when you are doing any type of, you know, like CPU overclocking on this device, you have to be careful, because I'll just tell you straight up, it'll make your games run at 2x speed. That shit's funny as fuck. It can probably run faster than that potentially if you were to turn the CPU clock speed up. I wouldn't want to, and I wouldn't recommend that for you, because you'll never know what can happen. But it also can improve a lot of your frames and such. So in certain games, it won't actually do too much, or it won't actually make it run at 2x speed. So it really depends. But just watch that limit CPU speed, because that will help a lot. And listen, my niggas, I'm a real gamer. Like, I know a lot of niggas will, like, you know what I'm saying, sit there and tell you a lot and tell you a lot of bullshit. Because listen, bro, I know they're gonna tell you, oh, the smudges on the screen because it's a fucking glass screen. I don't give a fuck about shit like that. I don't. And I don't know if you can see in the video, yo, I got eczema, man. Yo, when I scratch myself, there's like little fucking like skin particles that come off of myself, and it goes onto my shit. And I gotta worry about shit like that all the time. You think that I really care about small little fucking smudges on my screen when I got shit like that going on? I'm just saying. And I'm sure if you're a real gamer too, you would probably have the same opinion. You don't really give a fuck about smudges on the screen. You just want to make sure that you're able to play it and it's smooth. And that's really the only thing that I wanted. And I can say that I really did get that, but it does take a lot of work. So you got to make sure that you have that micro SD card. If you don't have that micro SD card, you are fucked. Another thing that you need, I'm not gonna lie, you need some type of knowledge on computers. The reason being, because you're gonna have to go on a lot of websites, you're gonna have to download a lot of things, you're gonna have to extract a lot of things, you're gonna have to go through a lot of processes in order to be able to run your things good. And also to be able to even install your things into your emulators. Also, another thing I just want to say, a lot of emulators come preloaded, but they come in a lower update a lot of the time. So just be warned that I recommend not doing that and going directly to the installer, because if you do, then more than likely the first, you know, drivers that you might have installed from that emulator, if it does have its own drivers, normally turn out to be like fucking trash, and you will be stuck and confused. And I don't care if you don't want to listen, or if you think that I'm like some random ass nigga who's just sitting here fucking nerding off. No, my nigga, I'm telling you right now that if you don't do that shit, you're not gonna get what the fuck you want. So do this at your own fucking risk, my nigga. Anyways, enjoy y'all fucking day. Say something about it, nigga.
Fucking hell, man. I'm finished.
Haymakers, like destroy lonely. Nigga said he called me. If you catch me, better up it on me. Like a fucking fan, I had to tell this bitch to fucking blow me. Catch a fucking family outside the church and cook them like bologna. Snap my fingers, make a nigga fade away. I might just call him Tony. Oh, you gon' blow my brains out? Nigga, you better show me. How come asylum in this bitch? Boy, I'm never joking. Michael Phelps, I'm in the fucking pussy. Bitch, I'm always stroking.